guys, what is up and welcome back to The Sims 4 Spooktakular day, whatever this is, 4, 5, I don't know, I think it's day 4. Yes, surprise, surprise, I'm late. It's like 1 a.m. I tried to do this earlier and something went wrong with the recording, so I had to go in and fix it all when I got done at work. I work until 11 p.m. Please don't sue me. So, right now, as you can see from the title, we're building a little autumn-themed cafe. It is called PATCHY'S Pumpkin Cafe. If you don't know who Patchy is, he is the scarecrow that comes with seasons. And if you interact with him, I think it's like 15 times, he'll actually come to life and help you with your housework and stuff like that. And you can even have kids with him. Like, you can move him into your household and have kids with him. So, that's who Patchy is, but you'll see him pop up. What inspired me to make this build is Chris and I went to the Renaissance Fair earlier this week. It was over the weekend. And it's out near, like, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which is a lot of farmland and stuff like that. And I saw a lot of barns, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. And I thought, you know what? That'd be cool to do in The Sims. And I've seen a lot of people do, like, barn-type builds and stuff like that. And they were doing harvest festivals, which I probably would have done something like that. But I don't have the spooky stuff pack, so I couldn't really do as much as I had wanted. So I just made do with what I had. I really like doing cafe builds. I think they're fun and kind of easy. So, I gave Patchy his own cafe because, you know, pumpkin spice lattes are the thing. And I just thought it was cool. So, this is the build. Some things I note now in hindsight is I wish I had done a little bit of a bigger lot, just because I feel like I ran out of space very quickly. And I also wish that I had gone with a more minimalist approach. I got nervous about seating inside, that I hadn't put quite enough of it. So I think I did too much. Like, if you look back at it, there is a simpler version in this where I have, like, maybe 3 tables on the inside and some bar stool seating and a little couch. And I think I should have left it just like that. But I didn't, and I overcrowded it with tables, and I kind of wish I hadn't. I actually put it in my game and deleted a lot of the tables. So if you want to do that, you can do that. It's in the gallery under the hashtag StealthyPenguin2, as always. Or the origin ID is Mr. and Mrs. Plumbob, since Chris and I share the account, and I think I'm clever. But yeah, so if you guys want to change it up, do whatever you feel comfortable. Obviously, if you're going to put it in your game to play with it, you don't have to leave it exactly how I put it. Oh, look, guys, I added a tree. Brittany tried landscaping again. I'm really not great at landscaping, which is why I kind of pick the, like, smaller lots, because there's less extra space to landscape. I was having a wild time with the pumpkins. One thing I will say, though, freaking, I hate using show hidden objects. It was great for the graveyard build, but, like, when you're just scrolling through, you don't know what you're stumbling across. So that kind of sucked a little bit, because I was, like, finding really random crap. Love these pumpkins. We need more pumpkins in The Sims. Like, I really want more pumpkins. I know you get some with spooky stuff. But I want more pumpkins, just like regular harvestable pumpkins. Like, I want to make pumpkin pie and stuff. I feel like that'd be fun. Then again, I don't do enough Sims actual gameplay to care, because I'm always building stuff these days. So, as you can see, this is obviously like a barn, and I put a little silo in the back that was simply supposed to be decorative until I got far enough in the build, and I was going over the thing, and I was like, oh my god, I need to put a bathroom. So I actually put the bathroom in the silo. Like I said, if you want to change some things, go ahead. But that ended up being the solution that I was able to come up with. And I actually don't think it's a half bad one. You know, I could have done like an outhouse. Well, I guess it would be considered an outhouse. I stand by my decision. Bathrooms in the silo. All the way. But yeah, this was a little like porch area that you're going to see. I tried to put way too many tables on, and I had some issues with move objects. Got a little crowded, but don't worry, I don't leave it like that. It took me like 30 bajillion times to get it right. Does anyone else kind of hate speed builds? Like, I like doing them, and I like building and all that, but it's so frustrating to see, like, my little cafe that I took like 2 hours to build get turned into 11 minutes worth of footage. And I'm like, guys, it took me forever to make this. Here you can see me playing with the horse. It's like a kid's toy. And I was like, I'm going to make it bigger because I want horsies. I don't even know if I actually want horses in The Sims. I've just been seeing ever since University got announced, everyone's like, we want farming! We want farming! Which, first of all, why the heck would you want farming? The only reason I would want it is because we would probably get more pumpkins. But, like, why do you want to do more work? And then people are like, well, it's for the horses. And I'm like, I feel like there are other ways you could get horses. Like another animals pack, maybe? I don't know. Just putting it out there. But, like, I don't want to do extra farm work. Thanks, no thanks. I'm lazy. Because I'm already going to get university. Because, you know, I couldn't finish college on my own thanks to teen pregnancy. Well, I guess it wasn't teen pregnancy. I was 20, almost 21. But you know what I mean. I got pregnant and couldn't finish school. So I'm going to get university because it's the only way I'm going to get a goddamn degree. So, that's that. That makes sense. But I have no desire to own a farm. And if I did, I would buy one. Because I live in Pennsylvania. And farms are very common around here. If you go in a general direction, not where I live, I'm in the suburbs of Philadelphia. We don't have a lot of farms. Unless you go to Linvilla, which this actually reminds me a lot of. Because they have like a giant scarecrow in the middle of their pumpkin patch. Super fall. I go every year for my birthday. It's my life. I'm a fan. So yeah, sorry. That was my little rant about farming. But I don't want it. Like, I don't want to do extra work. It's so frustrating. Because ever since university got announced, everyone's like, oh, we want this now, we want this now, we want this. And I'm like, guys, can this come out yet? Can we have it before we start asking for more stuff? They can only do so much at a time. And, like, not to be that guy, but someone was on the Sims 4 community page thing. And they were like, I want, like, a Sims online multiplayer thing. Is that too much to ask for? And I was like, yeah, kind of. I didn't comment it because there's rules and stuff, and I didn't feel like getting in a Facebook argument with someone over The Sims. But, like, yeah, that's a lot to ask for. And what would you even do with a Sims multiplayer? Like, yeah, you could play with your friends and you can pop their Sims in the world, but you can do that now. Like, you can go to the gallery and download your friend's Sims. And what are you going to do? Like, try to have an interaction with a sim, but then you got to wait until your friend's online? I don't know. I don't think it would be fun, but that's just me. If that's something you would enjoy, you do you. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, I think it'd be boring. But, you know, to each their own. Whatever you want, and that's just fine. But I don't think it's going to happen. Just like cars ain't happening either, and everyone's got to get that through their thick skulls. We're not getting cars. It wouldn't make sense. It's not an open world. You literally get in a car, loading screen, get out of the car. We don't need it. It doesn't make sense. So, yeah. And everyone thinks now, like, university is going to be open world because of the bikes. What it kind of looks like to me is like a partial open world type thing. You know, like you're going to have a bike path that you can go around. Like the common area is going to be open. Kind of like in City Living, you know how you can walk around. Like the festivals and stuff, and it's not really like a lot. It's like somewhere you can travel and it leads to different things. I think that's what it's going to be. I don't think we're getting like a whole open world. But again, just my thoughts and opinions that nobody asked for, but I'm going to give them anyway because no one else wants to listen to me. And Chris is tired of my bullshit. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. Here I am trying to clutter up the place, and by clutter it up, I mean I put crap on one table, and usually I do a lot more than that. See, this is fine. 4 tables with 2 little tables, I should have left it like that. But no, I had to be a pain in the ass, and I had to add 2 big community tables. Why? Because that's how Starbucks works, and they've ruined me. When I worked at Starbucks, they've ruined my life. So, not actually, I'm being dramatic, of course, but I'm just saying. This is what happens when I've had too many energy drinks, and I just got off of work, and I gotta make a video. I got lots to complain about. I apologize. On the bright side, though, that's a cute little thing that I got on the table. I don't even know where it came from, but I like it. I'm a fan. Something I do want to do after this whole spooktacular thing is all said and done, I want to try the shell challenge. I thought about trying to find a way to intermingle it into the spooktacular, but that would have been too hard. I thought about, like, getting a shell and trying to turn it into a haunted house. Might still do it. I don't know. If you want to see that, comment down below, and I'll give it a gosh darn shot. But I really want to try the shell challenge. It looks like fun to me. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the build, because I'm just rambling at this point. So, I used a lot of items. Well, okay, the goal was to use a lot of items from Seasons, cats and dogs and base game. And then that just wasn't the case. So it is a big jumbled up messery of things, and I apologize for that. But I feel like a lot of the stuff's easily replaced as well. Because all you would really need to change is probably a couple tables and chairs. So if you do plop this into your game and you don't have the pack, you just got a couple little things to change. Nothing too dramatic. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not fully paying attention to what I put in here. I don't know. Look, me adding a bathroom is an afterthought. Eventually giving the lot treats first. Look at me being responsible. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this little build. It is available in the gallery. Like I said, use it at your own disposal. I don't care. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for the final couple days of The Sims Spooktakular. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.